The second sort of the statement is a clause. A clause is a complete statement that is a description about an indication. A clause is the unit of a sentence to include at least a subject and a verb. From now on, we can understand that an indication forms a complete statement with a description by a verb. We can also understand that the verb describes a subject in a clause. There is a clause. An owl sleeps. The subject of this clause is indicated by the phrase. The subject, an owl, subject that does not participate in the conversation with the speaker and the listeners. The speaker can indicate a subject that does not participate in the conversation with the speaker and the listeners with the exact indication. The speaker and the listeners who are the participants in the conversation are not revealed with the exact indication by the noun. I speak to you. My name is Gina, and I do not indicate myself. State a clause. The first person narrative. The participants in the conversation with the speaker are to be indicated by the personal pronoun. I believe that is because Jesus Christ is the only speaker. When we try to convey the righteous and generous lesson with the intransitive verb sleeps to describe the subject reveals the condition of the subject. So we can say that this example is classified into a clause. From now on, we will study about the constituents of a clause, including a subject and a verb that can be included a phrase of the verb. The constituents of a clause are a subject, an object, a complement, and a phrase of a verb. A clause is one of the various combinations with the constituents that include a subject and a verb at least. The subject and the phrase of the verb are essential to constitute a clause. The object and the complement are selectively applied in the clause according to the type of the subject and the verb. There are two clauses. The first clause is this: the owl seems comfortable. The subject of this clause is the owl. The intransitive verb seems describes the condition of the subject witnessed by the speaker, who is not revealed in the statement. The speaker, who the subject, describes the condition of the subject with the adjective comfortable. So we can say that the adjective comfortable is applied to reveal the condition of the subject as the subjective complement. The condition of the subject is described with the adjective comfortable. There is the second clause. Jesus Christ knows the effort. In this clause, the transitive verb knows describes the subject, Jesus Christ, to give the definition of the transitive verb knows to the object, the effort. The definition of the transitive verb knows is complete when the object, the effort, receives the definition of the transitive verb knows from the subject, Jesus Christ. So we can understand there is an interaction from the subject, Jesus Christ, to the object, the effort. From now on, we will study about the relationship between the subject and the object or complement. The subject in the clause interacts with an object or does not interact with the object according to the type of the verb. The existence of the object is what is conveyed within the interaction from the subject to the object is an experience, a condition, or an action of the subject. When we consider that the subject interacts with an object and gives the definition of the transitive verb or a preposition, the object receives the experience, condition, or action that the definition of the transitive verb or preposition from the subject.